Hello, and welcome to Encounter Shawnee Mission. We're your hosts, Max Wagner and Jerry Ann Ward, and we're here to tell you the latest about what's been happening in the South area.
First up, we're going to go to Jay Michaels and Erica Lang, who went to the Brokerage Carnival. Let's see how it went.
The Brokerage Bobcats experienced a carnival filled with fun, games, and of course, food. We found out firsthand what makes the carnival fun for the kids.
Everything. I like the games. All the food. It's just fun. I don't know why. I like going into that bouncing house and going on that slide.
We talked to volunteers and PTA parents to learn more about what takes place behind the scenes.
Start working on this event when we start planning for our budget in the summer.
I'm in charge of the carnival. I set everything up. I deal with the carnival company and the food company, and I'm just here all day making sure everything's running smoothly.
The students see it as just a fun time to socialize with their friends. But what it does is it raises money for the PTA, which allows us to provide more assemblies and field trips and play equipment for the kids it's kind of behind the scenes. They don't see that as the purpose, but that's really our goal here tonight.
The goal for the kids was having fun with all the games and inflatables. They enjoyed a pop toss, a basketball launch, and an ever-popular cakewalk.
I am the Bake Walk chairperson, which means that I sent out forms asking people to donate cakes and got them the containers. We have uniform containers we sent home for those, and then collected them. And then tonight I'll be pulling numbers to see who gets to take them home.
While planning the carnival was no piece of cake, the Brokerage Bobcats had an amazing time. Signing out for Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Jay and Erica.
It looks like the Brokerage Bobcats had a lot of fun at the carnival.
I definitely agree, but they're not the only ones who are having fun in the district.
That's right. Megan Pontius and I went to Brookwood to take a look at the Strings Club. The Strings Club gives students the opportunity to learn how to play stringed instruments.
Go. Wait. We're not doing this right. Maybe we could learn something from the Strings Club at Brookwood. Yeah, let's go see how their practicing makes all the difference in the world.
So how much should students practice?
They just basically shade in a slice of the pie every day that they practice. So we're really going for, a little bit every day.
So what can students expect to get out of a class?
I figured out that in a year we have about 32 and a half hours of strings. So it's kind of a motivation for the kids to always bring their instrument, always have their music, because each class that we have together is just so valuable. We always try to start with scales or technique or just an actual skill that we're learning on the instrument. And then we spend most of our time just working through repertoire, either working through the book, which is kind of where we learn time signatures and new notes and new bow skills, and then we kind of apply that as we work on sheet music for concerts.
We asked students why they joined strings and why they enjoy the class.
I like being able to play the violin, I guess.
Playing an instrument not a lot of people play.
Well, our teacher came in, the old strings teacher came into our classroom, and the cello sounded really fun because I wouldn't have to play on a high-noted violin, and the cello looked pretty cool, so I decided to try it out, and I really like it.
How do students prepare for a concert?
We try the couple classes leading up to it just to really go kind of a straight run through our portion of the concert. I try to always have the kids, write down the list of songs, or I'll give them a list. You really have to help them with the organizational aspect of it.
Because the students practiced every day, worked hard in class, and were well prepared, the concert was a success. This has been Megan Pontius and Jerry Ann Ward reporting for KSMS.
Well, from their involvement in the Strings Club, it looks like the Brookwood students have a great opportunity to explore the art of music.
And they're not the only students exploring art. John Hildebrandt and Elise Haas recently went to the Oak Park Carpenter Art Fair to see students' work on display.
Hi, we're here at Oak Park Carpenter, and tonight's their annual art fair. As you can see, there's lots of interesting things on display, so let's go around and see what's cooking.
Tonight, all the kids get to show their very best, and we have something for everyone. They've all chosen their own work that they want to show. And we have everything from 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional artwork.
We went around to see what everyone likes most about the art fair.
My favorite part is just getting to see the kids' pride when they see their artwork up for the first time. I think that's neat to see kind of their excitement of what they've created.
I'd say that the coolest thing about it is looking at everybody's different style and just having fun going around with your family.
The ice cream sundae, because it's so fun making it.
Seeing all the artwork. Eating cookies.
Mrs. Post expresses the importance of having an art fair for the students.
So much importance put on the testing and the academics that the kids really need a time that they're showing their creativity instead of, you know, can I pass the test?
All right, so that's just a taste of what's going on here at Oak Park Carpenter. This has been Elise Haas and John Hildebrandt reporting with KSMS.
It's always great to see students developing their talents.
And another way that young talent was displayed was at the first ever Intramural Basketball Championship held at Westridge Middle School, where the top girls and boys basketball teams from Indian Woods competed against the other middle schools in a packed gym. Chase Allison and I went over there to see how the Wolves did. The top boys and girls basketball teams from Indian Woods Middle School recently competed at the inaugural Intramural Basketball Championship held at Westridge Middle School. We spoke to Kelly Kazmarzik, the organizer of the event, head coach of the Wolves Kurt White, and also player Dom Esperado to learn about this historic event and how Intramurals has grown into what it is today.
It's a good chance to kind of make friends and get together and have a competitive games, and especially since we don't have any other sports in middle school, this has been a good thing for school spirit and just getting involved in the school and get ready. It's a good step for high school and kind of getting used to that atmosphere.
I mean, it's just a real extreme honor to be working with these kids. I mean, they dream about playing sports, you know, to represent their school, and I think it'd be really important if we could bring those down, you know, bring that idea down to the middle schools. I think it would help South.
Everyone gets to watch you, and it feels like you're playing in high school, and it gets you ready.
I tell you, they love it, and they get a lot of respect from their classmates, knowing, you know, that they're part of the basketball team for Indian Woods.
It's really a big deal to me because sports isn't involved really in our school, and it gets us involved in sports and helps us for high school.
But bottom line is, it's a great experience. I mean, look at this. Look at this crowd. There's a lot of people here, a lot of people interested.
We have great athletes at our schools, and we can just do just as well as all the other schools.
And bring spirit back to these middle schools. It's going to also help academically because they're going to be excited to go to school. We make announcements, and we let them know when a meeting's going to happen, and then they just have to show up after school, and there'll be a coordinator that gets their names down. It's a really easy process. No big deal at all.
All right, well, as you can tell from the big turnout here, Intramural Basketball has really evolved into a huge part of middle school life. Reporting for KSMS, this has been Chase Allison and Max Wagner. Well, it looks like the Intramural Basketball Championship is the start of a great tradition for the district.
Another tradition is the Rose Hill Carnival. Maureen Berry and Allie Kite went and took a look.
At South Area Elementary School, Rose Hill, the Parent-Teacher Association knows how to raise money while also having a very good time. We wanted to take a look at how the Rose Hill Carnival impacts the students, parents, and teachers of Rose Hill Elementary School. From prize tables to bake sales, and games to inflatables, everyone has a favorite part of the carnival.
We play a lot of games.
The bouncy houses.
It's really fun.
The carnival provides a fun after-school activity for parents and students.
It's a good time for them to come as a community together and play and have a good time in their school. It's kind of nice for them to come and just have free time with their family and their friends.
We learned firsthand how the Rose Hill Carnival affects the staff and students.
The money raised goes to the PTA, and they do lots of events throughout the year. School-wide cookouts, other special events like the carnival. Part of the money that they make here helps put on the carnival for next year and other after-school events.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at what Rose Hills Carnival has to offer. For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Allie Kite and Maureen Berry.
The John Deemer students recently celebrated Dr. Seuss's birthday. Nash Venlock and Max Eddington went over with the kids to Indian Woods for some green eggs and ham.
A flock of eagles are flying over to Indian Woods for Reading Across America. Every year, John Deemer students travel to Indian Woods. Middle schoolers read Dr. Seuss's classics and others to elementary school readers. Reading Across America is an opportunity for students to become lifelong readers. Marking Dr. Seuss's birthday is a national reading event across America on March 2nd. Principal Vicki Zerbel is pleased while flipping the pages.
I just think this is a wonderful opportunity for the kids. It's great for the older kids to interact with the young kids, and the young kids love to be read to. So I think it's a great opportunity, and we are so glad that we're a part of this.
Well, I think our kids have probably just as much fun with this, if not more, than the little kids. It kind of is an opportunity to kind of relive their childhood years, so to speak, and they just have a really great time.
Clearly, Reading Across America was beneficial for John Deemer and Indian Woods students. Reporting for KSMS, this has been Nash Medlock and Max Eddington.
Well, it looks like that Max and Nash had a great time reading Dr. Seuss with the kids.
And the kids at Trailwood recently enjoyed hosting their annual Jump Rope for Heart, which raises money for the American Heart Association. Clayton Johnson and Daniel Cusco jumped right in.
Even though it's a gloomy February afternoon, the children of Trailwood sure aren't gloomy in their hearts, because they're participating in Jump for Heart. Let's go take a look at the action.
Mrs. Zink shows the kids a short video explaining how Jump for Heart helps people with heart disease, cancer, and strokes. She then demonstrates for the students each activity at the different stations.
People that the kids have known who've had heart disease, strokes, heart attacks, lung cancer, those kind of things. And we have a heart wall over there, and they've written names up there, and we're just jumping for those people.
Now, how excited do the kids get about the fundraiser?
Some choose to do the fundraiser part, some don't, but they're all pretty excited to jump. They get to, it doubles their PE time, they come for an hour, and it's just kind of one big jumping party, so they love it.
What do you think's the kids' favorite activity?
The older kids, it's the long jump ropes, and they want to try double dutch and those kind of fancy jumping skills. The younger kids like just learning how to be successful at jumping a rope, but I don't think they care. They just like it all.
We asked some of the kids what they liked about Jump for Heart.
I like the hippity hop. Helicopter. Helicopter. The hippity hop. Helicopter. 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 You get sweaty and it's active for your heart because they're really fun. Yeah. And they're bouncy. Because it makes you get dizzy and it's a little bit complicated. It's like so much fun to do this. I like to spin it and jump over it. It's because the little circle, I pretend it's a helicopter that has a bomb on it. To help people to have surgery in their heart.
We love Jump for Heart.
This has been Clayton Johnson and Daniel Cusco reporting for KSMS.
Thanks for tuning in to this segment of Encounter Shawnee Mission. This has been Jerry Ann Ward
and Max Wagner. Tune in next time.